Good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa. Sip is spirit in practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. So let's get into it. Apparently, I have struck a chord with some folks about this movie that I was sharing about Steven Spielberg's latest film, Disclosure Day. And it seems to be you folks either love it or don't love it. And depending on your view of it, depending on people's view of it, loving it or not loving it, they have very strong opinions and feelings about it. And when a movie does that, I think that's further evidence that there's something there for us to take us another look at, something there for us to receive. Because not all movies do that. Not all movies linger in your mind. Not all movies spark really strong emotions. Not all movies leave you in a place of wonderment. Not all movies do that, or in a place of frustration, or for some, even anger. Even anger. So it has been quite triggering for some folks who have seen the movie. And what it triggered for me, it was quite triggering for me as well, but in a high vibration type of way. I shared yesterday that I left feeling hopeful and this sense of peace and love, and that's what it triggered in me. And so I've been inviting us to just to sink into disclosure as a theme this week, even if you haven't seen the movie yet, to really take a pause and observe yourself and what you are disclosing. So I looked up the definition of disclosure. One definition is the act or an instance of disclosing, exposure, revelation. So it's an act of revelation. What are you revealing? What are you exposing, right? And so I have a number of questions that I submit for your consideration today, and for you to maybe do some inspirational journaling on, or just to take into contemplation, or maybe to even have a conversation with someone about. So, what if today was your disclosure day? What is it that you would disclose about yourself? What is being revealed? Because disclosure is also about revelation. So, what is being revealed through and as you? What is your revelation about yourself? What is your revelation about your connection with others? What is your revelation about your disclosing your gifts in the world, right? What is life asking you to reveal? Because life asks us to reveal things all the time. The essence of who we are. Life asks us, will you choose to reveal love, harmony, peace, joy? Will you choose to reveal your quality? Those of us who choose a high vibration quality to embody more fully, express more fully, experience more fully this year. That is another element of disclosure. So this is the lens in which I have experienced this movie. And one of my friends said to me, who did not like the movie at all, she thought she was going to see a straight up alien movie fighting the alien type of thing, kind of like in the vein of like Independence Day. It is not that at all, not even a little bit like that. And so she did not like the film at all. And she said to me, of course you would view it in the way that you do, because that's how you filter life. And she said it to me like this was a bad thing. I said, oh, so I filter life through the lens of love and joy and connection and harmony. And that's a problem? And she was like, yes, because that's not how life is. And I was like, wow, that's not how life is. Ooh, that's quite a disclosure. So in my world, life is like that. And in my world, I do my very best, and sometimes I fall short. Probably more times than not, I fall short at being a revelation of connection, of love, of joy, of peace, of harmony, right? But I practice it. I practice it. So what is revealing itself through you? Because life is happening through you. Life is happening through each and every one of us. And every day, there is not a day that goes by that we do not have the opportunity to choose, to disclose, to expose, to reveal the truth of who we truly are, our divine identity. For some, the divine identity of who they are is alien to them. So the movie is symbolic to me. There's a lot of symbolism in the movie. Yes, there is the component of aliens, but I invite us to look at that component as what's alien to us. What do we treat as alien to us? How do we treat ourselves as alien? How do we treat each other as alien? How do we do that? How does that show up? What does that look like? So to me, it's an invitation for us to take a deeper look, to be more reflective and introspective about how we are invading in the world. Because that's how we look at aliens, right? Extraterrestrial beings. We look at them as invaders. Most movies, if there's aliens, they are invading Earth and they are here to do us harm. But what if there was another story? And Steven Spielberg, similar to his other movie, Close Encounter of the Third Kind, which I'm going to watch again, given this movie, Disclosure Day, because I think there's some correlation there. Oh, I lost my train of thought, y'all. But anyway, these are the things that this movie has sparked in me. And I'm still very excited about all the conversations that I'm having about it with people who have seen it, and sharing with people who haven't seen it to encourage them to see it so we can talk about it. So this is what I want to leave with us today. What is life asking you to reveal? What is life asking you to disclose? And what has become alien to you? Bring it closer, right? A big theme in the movie is empathy. And I'm going to talk about empathy and connection in the context of disclosure and the movie more tomorrow. But empathy is viewed as a superpower, right? It's a superpower to be empathetic. And there's been examples of empathy being attacked in our country, in the United States of America. Empathy in some quarters is viewed as a weakness. It's viewed as, but don't we need it more now? Don't we need it more now? So, your quality. How are you disclosing your quality, your gifts in the world today? That is the question that that movie has elicited in me. All right. All right. Let me check in with y'all. Let me check in. Good day. Good day. Yes, Sekou, you have to go see the movie. Please go see it so we could talk about it. Good day, Linda says, good day from the mountains of Colorado. Yes, I can see the blue skies. Oh, I'm so glad, Linda. So the fire closest to Linda is almost 20% contained, and approximately 200 families have lost their homes. Oh, my goodness. Well, peace and blessings to the families who have been directly impacted by these fires. I'm so grateful that it's 20% contained, and that number will continue to increase. Good day, Fee. It's good to see you. Good day, Pamela. Good day, Shay. Audio issues. You're saying that there are audio issues. Everything looks good on my end, so you'll let me know if that's still the case. Shay, your world is very blessed to have that filter. I actually understand where she's coming from. Oh, you understand where my friend is coming from? Yeah, that's my filter. Joy, love, peace, harmony. That's where I go first. That's where I practice to go first, to see it through that lens. And the world provides a lot of opportunity for that practice. It does. Linda shares, one of my morning affirmations is every breath is a new beginning. It keeps me open to good unfolding. Oh, I love that revelation, to have the revelation that every breath is a new beginning. Yes, Linda, I love that. Oh, Fee King got a lot to say. Fee went to see the film. Yes, she said she really enjoyed the film. Aliens to us are, yes, immigrants, people who look and live differently, people who choose different from who and what we choose. Oh, this is so good. I chuckle when people tell me how my life is. Yes, Fee. I believe we get to create our life. What if we embraced that the reality we are in is our own choosing, or even our own acceptance? Rev Melissa and Neville Goddard remind us to go within, and that life is happening to us. It is, and life is not happening to us. It is happening because of you. Yes, it's happening through us. It is happening through us. Thank you, Sekou. Thank you. All right. So, Disclosure Day, latest film by Steven Spielberg. I think it's a gift. I think most of his films are a gift. I think he is an open channel for communicating this type of information in an entertaining way, because I was entertained, and I still believe he has some juju going on in the making of this film, including the music. And I am convinced that there is, I don't remember what it's called, but when you listen to music and there's like a subliminal, there is a subliminal message infused in this film. That's what I believe. So, and it's inviting us to be more connected, to see each other as each other and not as aliens, you know? So I could go on and on and on about the film, but I leave you with the questions that I started with. What if today was your disclosure day? What is being revealed through and as you? Because disclosure is a revelation. What is life asking you to reveal? Reveal your gifts, reveal your talents, reveal your skills, reveal the love that you are. And what is life revelation? What life revelation are you here to share? Because we are all here on purpose with the purpose. Not one of us is left out of that equation. So it's today. Will today be your disclosure day? Will today be the day that you choose to disclose the truth of who you truly are? Gloriously and wondrously made. Beautiful beings of light. Shay would say, stardust. Are you here to disclose that, to reveal it to someone you may not know, someone you may know who doesn't really know you? Many of us are in relationships with people that we haven't revealed our true selves to. We have a persona. We wear a mask, right? So take off the mask and disclose the light that you are. We need more of that in the world. Yes? All right, y'all. All right. So let's get into some joy news. So last night we had a wonderful spiritual living book study with our author, Chris Ferraro, who wrote an amazing book called Manifesting: The Practical and Simple Guide to Creating the Life That You Want. And I think something that Chris said last night is the book is a resource. It really is. It is jam-packed with tools that you can use to manifest. And I'm going to do a series about manifesting because I got some things to say about that as well. So we conclude next Wednesday. So it's open. You can join us for the conversation, even if you haven't finished reading the book, which I have not yet, but it's still open. So join us Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So this weekend, we are doing something wonderful at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual leader. We are having, you heard of homeschooling? Well, we're having home church. We're having service this Sunday. Rev Joan has opened her home to us to have service in person because it means so much to her to have that in-person connection that she decided to open her home to the Rockland CSL community. So join us at Rev Jones' home this Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We kick off our July theme, which is Play Well, Whole, Well, and Alive. And so this Sunday, my topic is wholehearted living. And you know I'm going to sprinkle some disclosure day up in there. You know I am. So if you want more information, you can go to our website, rocklandcsl.org for more information about Sunday service and more information about our spiritual center. Because at Rockland CSL, we know that we are rooted in one and we are a community of love and joy. So you are welcome to fellowship with us. All right. So I hope everyone's doing well, and I hope your summer is going well. I was sharing with a friend of mine that I cannot believe we are already in July, and there's so many things that I want to do this summer. There's so many free events in New York, music and arts and all kinds of things. So take advantage of what's available in your area, wherever you are, and go see Disclosure Day. All right, y'all. So tomorrow we're going to talk about disclosure in the sense of a message in the movie about empathy, So tune in tomorrow. I will see you then. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.